Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your money career reading for the week of August 11th through 17th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers, subscribers, and the amazing channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, and I do want to say happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope that you guys have had the most fabulous week. I do think, since how this is the last week, at least for us, or last weekend, excuse me, before school starts, I do believe that I will be doing the free quick cards reading for Saturday or tomorrow, but I think that I'm going to take the rest of the weekend and just spend it with those that I love before our summer is virtually over. So we'll see. I might feel the call or the nudge to do a reading or a couple other ones, but we're going to see what happens right now. I have some birthday parties. We have lots of fun stuff planned for this last official, quote unquote official, weekend of summer for us here. So yeah, it's been busy. You guys have probably been super busy too, right? Let's go ahead and see. We're going to actually do this backwards. Normally we get this card last, but we're going to get it first for today's reading. So let's see what wants to come out. And then we've got the other cards here we're going to get out here too. So let's check it out. First card out. Oh, Jane Fonda. Oh, you know what? That 80 for Brady movie came out, and there were some mixed reviews about Jane Fonda. I don't know very much about her. There's something that she kind of got into at one point, but listen, Aquarius, Jane Fonda's been around for a minute, so longevity coming in here for career, for money, career, for a job there this week. Some of you are really in it for the long haul, okay? So your first thing out here is how to make money. Jane Fonda. If your influence has legs, keep them moving. That's right, okay? Keep going, Aquarius. Keep going. Your second thing out here is how to keep hold of the money. It says a mugshot is a free headshot. Yes, you know what? Jane Fonda, she really does stir things up. Like I just talked about, there's some controversy that tends to not always, but often be floating around about her. And she does a lot of stuff. What is it called? Like she, for some reason it's escaping me, but she does a lot of things that get her arrested. She shows up to things, wow, the words are escaping me, but I'm sure that you probably are understanding what I'm putting out here. She shows up to like rallies and that sort of thing, and oftentimes she is getting arrested. But here's the thing, it is creating a buzz. It is creating publicity, not only for her, but also for whatever it is that she is standing up for or against, or kind of rebelling in one way or another against, okay? It's creating buzz, it's creating noise. So that is going to be something for you to think about here, Aquarius. Sometimes we get the haters because we're doing something right, okay? And sometimes it's because we're not, right? So really take that in this week. What is it that you could be doing that could be creating a buzz, could be even creating a little bit of controversy? Also I think Elon Musk is a card in here. I'm not for sure, but Elon Musk does some crazy as stuff, right? Some crazy stuff. And it keeps his name out there. So, and it keeps like Twitter and Tesla and it keeps that out there. It keeps it alive. It keeps a buzz around it. So what is it that you can do to create buzz either around you, around your business, right, this week? It doesn't mean that, no one's saying to go get arrested or anything or get some mugshots, right? But what is it that you can do to kind of flex your muscle or get your name out there, or your company out there, or where can you show up in a big ass way this week, Aquarius, that really really creates buzz or even creates controversy in yours or your business or all the way around's favor. Okay, it could even be around an investment or around some stock that you either own or are part of, or what have you, Aquarius, that is creating some buzz around that. Okay, what is it that you can do? Where can you get that out there? Okay, now your third part here, the world little symbol, it says how to give it meaning, the money meaning. A name that looks good in lights looks better on a petition. Ooh, isn't that interesting? Food for thought there, Aquarius. Food for thought. Let's get a couple of other cards here. That was, wow. Jane Fonda showing up here in your money career reading. Imagine that, Aquarius. Imagine that. Pretty interesting. I like Jane Fonda, but I like I said, I haven't followed her, so there are some things that I am positive I don't know anything about that she potentially either has done or has been a part of that, yeah. So if you don't know, then maybe research it if you're interested. But all right, you have an impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Exactly. Okay, so this week there's going to be something that comes up, Aquarius, where you are at an impasse. You don't know whether to go left or right. It's time to step back, reflect, and redirect your energy. For some of you, you kind of let things hit you too hard. And this week is not going to be any different. Sometimes we have gains, sometimes we have losses. This is within career, this is within life, this is within finances, right? That slogan or that idea, it takes money to make money, is coming through here, Aquarius. Just like it takes that muscle, it takes that willingness to take action. For some, to be brave, to take risks, is coming through here too. This week, Aquarius, is going to be a week to allow yourself to kind of come out of the woodwork, so to speak. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you think about going back to Jane Fonda, of course, this isn't all about Jane Fonda, but she flexes her acting muscle and her kind of activist of sorts, and or kind of, wild child, even though she's like in her 80s or 90s, she flexes that energy all over the place. Okay, so she, right, if you're having a concern, or if you're having a worry about the next step to take, take a step back and reflect, but then go big. Right, this energy is go big or go home this week, Christ, which sometimes I don't buy into, but this week it's go big or go home. Okay, now you have the Emperor and the King of Cups. You see with this card, reflect your energy, reflect and redirect your energy. It's time to take your power back. It's time to take authority over your own life. You are really having this energy coming through of big potentiality. The creative juices are flowing very much so this week, Aquarius, and you can create that buzz or you can create a standstill, in both ways, right? Positive, negative. However that comes through for you this week, but you have a potential, Aquarius, to really, really create a lot of momentum, to really, really create a lot of kind of structure and stability as far as money and career goes this week. But sometimes it's getting outside the box. Sometimes it's doing things a little bit different. Sometimes it's taking a step back, right? It can go, but you're gonna know what feels right, or which way feels as if it's going to be the best for you. Now that King of Cups is kind of this practical, logical approach, right? There's this wisdom that is floating around you this week. Now, as far as Jane Fonda goes, she might not always make the smartest moves, but a lot of times there is potentially a strategy behind what she's doing, right? Getting the word out, getting the buzz out, getting the attention, getting all eyes on her or the situation, or whatever it is that she's kind of rebelling against. For some reason, I still can't think of that word. It's going to come through, I'm sure, as soon as I stop recording. A sit-in, right? People do sit-ins. It's kind of like rebelling against something. You see people like, probably not now, but maybe in the past, or even on in movies or what have you, where they're like chained to a tree or what have you. That's the energy. But for some reason, the word is escaping me. So that may mean something to you this week, Aquarius. That may mean something to you that word is escaping me. That word may be like, oh my gosh, or it may be something that you have like shied away from, but you've always been interested in, right? Doing kind of sit-ins or rebelling a little bit or whatever you are, or you're like, what would people think if I actually got involved in that or if I did that, right? Um, okay, so that may mean something to you, but there is that energy of really, really coming together, Aquarius, and having this kind of oomph, for lack of a better word, this oomph, this taking the risk, this becoming almost like this household name, right? Whether it's what's considered on the right side or the wrong side. Nothing like wow. Oh, I'm gonna say, nothing unethical or nothing, right, like full on illegal. Although of course mugshot here with Jane Fonda, we're gonna follow more ethical routes, right, and get our name out there in a way that is, productive instead of counterproductive. But hopefully you're getting what I'm putting out here. Okay, let's see what the next card is. Whew. Wow, you've got vast vistas, expand your horizons, you see. So getting out of the box, doing things differently. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Okay, you'll always get what you've always got. Now, that's one thing, is that if you take a risk, if you put yourself out there, if you do something that maybe, kind of a rebel, right? Aquarius, you are the rebel. Do something that kind of goes against the grain, right? Then there's a potential. Now, please don't be like, hey, Cat and Spirit were telling me to go get myself arrested or get my mugshots taken. It's not that. It's creating buzz, okay? Creating kind of this energy that, people are all eyes on you or looking at your company or listening to your ideas as far as investments goes, if you're trained to talk about that kind of stuff, right? Or you're in a position or a place to be able to, or if you're a financial advisor or talking to your financial advisor, right? Looking at where it is that you can kind of do something outside the box to get, your boss or your managers or whatever eyes on you, get them to notice you, get your name, your ideas, your projects, your company name, whatever, get it as a buzzword, get it out there, get people listening, get people seeing it, get people who are willing to hear what you have to say or what you have to share, what you're selling or what your projects are, whatever it is, Aquarius. This week again is a big week. Go big or go home. All right. Expand your horizons. Which way can you expand your horizons? You got the Hierophant and the Two of Wands. Listen, Aquarius, there's a lot of success coming through. For some of you, you're going to need to work as a team with that Hierophant energy. For others of you, it's like you are talking to the crowd, right? The whole crowd. It's all eyes on you. That keeps coming through with this here, okay? It's all eyes on you this week, Aquarius. Go big or go home. It's as if you are up on that stage. Everybody is looking at you. Everybody is seeing you. Everybody is hearing you. You're creating that buzz. You are the educator. You are the one that is up there being like, yes, this and this and this, right? This is where we need to go. This is what we could do. This is how we could build. This is what have you. Whatever it is for you specifically, Aquarius, but you are really, really in this place of creating big. As it's so interesting. It's just the big word keeps coming through. Okay, now also many of you are moving into this place here with taking first steps to create that big, to create that bold energy. Okay, with that Two of Wands, you're really in this place of, you've envisioned for a long time, you've been planning for a long time. This is long-term success. Think about Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda's out there flexing, right? But look how young she is in this image, and now she's what, in her 80s or 90s. She's still going freaking strong. She did 80 for Brady. She does Frankie and Grace. She's done that little Kraken cartoon movie, right? Just all recently. Okay, she's going strong, 80s or 90s, out there flexing. She did, but she has caused controversy. She has got buzz out there. She has, come up and down and gone back and forth and all around. Okay, so it doesn't mean that, building career success or financial success doesn't always mean it's without thorns. Okay, that is something to really think about this week. It doesn't mean it's without thorns. All right, that's what Spirit wants to leave with you. That final little. It doesn't mean creating all of that you've envisioned, creating that long term kind of dream, or bringing that to fruition, laying the foundations and then following it through isn't without thorns, Aquarius. And this week, as far as money and career go, life in general is not going to be any different. Okay, I do intend this resonated. It made sense for starters. I do intend this made sense, but I also do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.